So the taxi come back for us. I was sitting in front. Then I think about 4 of us, another 4 of my friends, all sitting behind. Then I looked through while we were waiting. I looked through the rear mirror at the side. I saw a hand holding onto my, the cushion whereby you lay your head down. Yeah, the headrest. Yeah. Then so I'm like, I try to make space for them because I know it's squeezy behind. Then when we reach McDonald's, I come down. Then I start to scold my friend. I say, hey, you leave your hand over there. Then my head now, very tiring. Then they say, no Everyone say, no, never. Then I'm like, I start to feel something wrong already. I'm like, what the? Because I thought at first, when I lighted a cigarette in around the Lim Chu Kang Cemetery side, I thought maybe just a moment of time. That's it. No more already. Because I don't really see ma. I can only feel. Then I'm like, wow, shit, I think they follow me.
I really don't feel good. It's like getting a...
Is there anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
So basically, my name is Winston. So everyone call me Ah Bao. I'm the owner of one of the bistro at Kampong Bahru named 98 Bistro. I was actually a bartender almost all my life for more than around 18 years. Then during COVID time, I learned how to cook. So I decided, since I know how to cook, I can mix drinks, I know the operations, so I start to open up a small little bistro. Okay, let's start off my first encounter. When I was, I think probably 15, 16 years old, I started working in McDonald's. So it's at King's Suburb Park. Then one of the headquarters. They have those midnight shift. Some of our colleagues are still working. So some of us decided to wait for our colleague to finish, and before we will go out to have supper or anything. So we decided to go over to one of our colleague's house, which happened to be located at Neo Teo Road, the 4-story HDB block before. So, last time, I'm not young anymore, so last time there's not a lot of bus, not a lot of cabs, no Grab, no phone. So you don't call for anything. So we decided to take the last bus over to Lim Chu Kang. Then there's no bus entering. We have to cut through all the cemeteries. So we managed to walk in a big group. So we walk. As we walk towards the place, her house, then we start to ask, hey, can we drink over at your house or not? They say, hey, come on, I'm Malay, how you drink inside our house? Then we was like, oh shit, we shouldn't have come in the first place. Then, let's go back. Unfortunately, it was already past midnight. So nothing, no transportation anymore. So there's no car, not even a single car driving past. So let's walk back, cut through the cemetery again. So while we were all walking, then my shoelace come loose. I was left behind. I bent down and I tie up my shoelace. I'm a smoker myself. So the first thing, I stand up, I light up a cigarette. So the moment I light up my cigarette, wow, I feel all the chills coming around me. Goosebumps, literally everywhere. Then I can only feel like there are one on my left, one on my right, and one behind me, which is super tall. I feel very uneasy. Then the pace of my speed while I'm walking is becoming slower and slower. Then all I can see is my friend getting further and further. They didn't realize that I was behind. Then I tried to shout to call for them, but I couldn't. So I think I hold my breath. One time I shout, oi! Like very loud. Then they start to turn behind. Hey, see me! Then I slowly move my hand. Come. Then they start to come over. Then I meet one of them stand on my left, one of them stand on my right. Then I realize that I feel so much better, but I know the behind one is still there. Because I can only glance through at that. I don't dare to see. I was still very young. Okay. Then because when we were younger, all parents say at night you don't turn your head over your shoulder because one of a fire will extinguish all these things. Then it will start to pester you already. So I don't dare also. So after my friend, then they asked me what happened. I say, no, we don't talk. Let's go back. Go back to the McDonald's. Then fortunately, one of the taxi drove past because there's a big group of us. So say, okay, drive some of them back to the McDonald's first. Then we asked the taxi uncle, so after you drop them, can you come back again and fetch the rest of us to go back? And he said, okay, then okay, let's go. So I think the first group of people who boarded the cab they are nice enough. The taxi driver alighted them at around Choa Chu Kang area and easier for them to flat a cab. So the taxi come back for us. I was sitting in front. Then I think about 4 of us, another 4 of my friends, all sitting behind. Then I looked through while we were waiting. I looked through the real mirror at the side. I saw a hand holding onto my, the cushion whereby you lay your head down. Yeah, the headrest. Yeah. Then so I'm like, I try to make space for them because I know it's squeezy behind. Then when we reached McDonald's, I come down. Then I start to scold my friend. I say, hey, you leave your hand over there. Then my head now, very tiring. Then they say, no Everyone say, no, never. Then I'm like, I start to feel something wrong already. I'm like, what the? Because I thought at first, when I lighted a cigarette in around the Lim Chu Kang Cemetery side, I thought maybe just a moment of time. That's it. No more already. Because I don't really see I can only feel. Then I'm like, wow, shit, I think they follow me. So I like, okay, I don't know. I start to ask one of my friends, which is more matured. Just now I encounter all these things. So what do you think I should do? I'm not sure. I just don't want them to follow me back home. Because obviously I'm scared. Bring back home, then how? Then my friend told me, because last time they still have those Superman ice cream, very small one. Light up 3 cigarettes, put in one of the Superman ice cream, put it aside and tell them, say, I mean nothing. After this cigarette, y'all can go back. So we'll just chill here. So don't come and hang out with me already lah. Then so, okay, I did say that. Then it wasn't windy. But the cigarette is like, the ash dropped. Then I can slowly then I was sitting there, I can slowly see, like very far, the vision very blur. I see people start to, not people, I'm not sure. One very tall guy and one shorter guy slowly float past, then gone. This is my first encounter. But the tall guy is like super skinny and tall. That was my first. Then I think it's the beginning of a few experience already lah. The second one, more close-up one, I would say, was like me and another 3 friends. We wanted to walk into Bukit Timah Quarry at night because last time nothing to do really. Either we go OCH or we go here and there. No place to do, no money to go anywhere. So we wanted to walk from the Railway Mall, if I'm not wrong. It's called Railway Mall. So while we were trying to be smart, because we bring 2 girls also. Then we go and pick up a stick. We buy some kerosene, wanted to light up on the stick and burn fire and walk in like that. Then my friend was trying to light it up. Then I tried to walk in front first. Then while I was walking, I saw a lady, full white. It was like about 2 meters away. Like it was like a U pavement. So it's like floating, then gone. Because it was super dark, no lights. Then I'm like, I keep quiet. I turn, I go back to my friends. I go there, I keep quiet. Because I'm always a very talkative person. I talk a lot. I can sing. I can say jokes all the time. Then suddenly I become quiet. One of my best friends were like, what happened again? You don't anyhow walk. Then I say, okay, don't talk. Then I said, okay, come. We walk together. Then that was the first time where I believe she's the Pontianak, whereby we say the kakak. That was the first. Then my second experience with her was same thing, bigger group of friends. We wanted to walk into the quarry again, but this time it's from Beauty World, another side. So we cut through all the the rocky path inside where the trees are beside us. So I was walking. I wanted to turn over to talk to my friend behind. While I was turning over, I saw the face in the middle of the woods, the trees. Then I'm like, I turn back. I keep quiet already. Because I was talking. I wanted to talk to people behind. Then while I was turning, I'm like, suddenly I got all chills already. Wow, I cannot. I see the face. I really see the face, but it's blurry. But it's not like, a little bit transparent. But I can see the eyes, the nose, the fangs, the sharp teeth, all this. Then you can tell, smiling at me. I was like, then my best friend who knew about it, then come to me. Hey, what happened again? Why so quiet? Don't talk. Then that was the second time that I met. I believe she's the Pontianak. But luckily, she also never disturbed me because always with friends, a group of us, so still okay. But I think if you're alone, then... So this is one thing that I don't know about it. I don't know whether she's Pontianak or not. Because everyone told me, when you see a Pontianak, you smell something. But I never said I smell anything. So I don't know. That was my second encounter with her.
Okay.
I heard about stories around Kampong Bahru area. So for the Kampong Bahru, because it's a conservation buildings, so very old. So when we talk about old buildings like this, then bound to be residents, so-called, residents staying there. So I heard from people who actually, because Kampong Bahru used to be like a entertainment spot, hotspot at night. So a lot of people have been drinking there, partying, all these things. So some of the customer was more mature, older. So they come over to patronize my place. Then they told me about histories from Kampong Bahru. They say there's 3 residents. One is a drunkard, one is an old lady, like very old, and one is a young boy who always cry. These 3 people will always hang out at the back alley. So which is, I also say this to my customers as well. And some of them are like, oh, you try to find out, bringing out their EMF, trying to show. EMF I don't really believe lah, but because too many electrical devices around so they try to go walk around and see. But I have a few customers who told me whenever they go to my toilet, someone trying to pull the door. I think it's the wind pressure. I'm not sure lah, but there's a lot of them telling me that. Then I have other tenant telling me the old auntie is sitting behind at his back alley crying. And he can hear crying from the old auntie. Then I start to ask people. Then they told me actually there's an old auntie behind also. But not outside my 98 Bistro, it's over at the other side. I have a few encounters whereby because my eldest sister used to be possessed by ghosts.
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.